here's the truth. So insurrection, there is a criminal statute for that, right? 18 USC, I can't remember the exact citation, but it's there listed as a criminal statute. But here's the truth. Trump cannot be indicted for insurrection. Yes. And that's what a lot of people don't know. Because
could you say this again? This is major. Trump cannot
be legally indicted for insurrection. Even if he directly bashed one of the windows and went in there and chanted to hang Mike Pence, Trump cannot be indicted for insurrection. And I'll explain why.
Yeah.
What Section 3 of the 14th Amendment did is it decriminalized insurrection and rebellion. What happened after the Civil War was over is senators were debating and they were saying, guys, what do we do about all the officers and all the enlisted people that fought and killed American Union soldiers? Right now, under the U.S. Constitution, they're guilty of treason. They have to be arrested, court-martialed, and shot or hanged. Every single one of them. Right. And so they said, well, obviously, we don't want to do that, right? Like, this is post-Civil War reconciliation. We want to try to bring the country back together again. It's not going to look really good if we hang everybody. And so they said, okay, look, the treason section of the U.S. Constitution says if you aid any enemies, foreign or domestic, you're guilty, right? A lot of people don't know this. The U.S. Constitution actually says that one congressman should not represent more than 30,000 people. Yet right now, it's one person representing 750,000 people.
Yes.
But the thing is that nobody knows how to enforce that provision of the Constitution that limits a congressman. So right now, in other words, we should have probably 5,000 Congress members. But the thing is that we built a Capitol that only can seat 345 people. So we were like, let's not add any more. It's going to make it complicated. And so, again, we've gotten to this ridiculousness where we've gone against what the framers said, that it shouldn't be more than 1 to 30,000. And now it's 1 to 750,000. And then we wonder why our members of Congress have lost touch with the people. Yes. How the hell can you possibly represent 700? And even then, the framers of the Constitution were debating whether 1 to 30,000 was too much. They'd be turning in their grave to see that we're at 1 to 750,000 right now and wondering why we ignored them when they explicitly put that in the U.S. Constitution. And a lot of people don't believe that, but just, you'll be able to find it. I don't remember the exact provision, but look it up. It's in there. Our framers never wanted it to exceed 1 to 30,000, and right now we're at 1 to 750,000.
Oh, that's something that we have. Probably that's another discussion.
It is.
Yes.
A very important discussion, but in the future we'll likely have it that way to where it'll probably be somewhere like 1 to 15,000 or something like that, and then you'll have one person representing every maybe every 3 or 4 neighborhoods or something like that, and that gets you closer to direct democracy, right? When it's just like oh well, I know this guy, he literally lives in the neighborhood next to me, you know what I mean? And that would be a more representative democracy than what you get right now. And it's no wonder why these congressmen and congresswomen will only listen to millionaires and billionaires. I mean, because even then they have their hands full just trying to listen to those people. So, which means that people like us don't stand a chance. So, I mean, like I said, we're democracy 2.0. But we're getting there little by little.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. This was amazing. Despite the challenges, you stuck with us. You stuck with it. I appreciate that. And I did read your read an article by inlaw.com, I think, and yes, that was really beautiful. And but we wish you all the best. We want to thank you so much for contributing to the NeoLiberal Round Podcast, and we will continue to do shows like this. As I said, we're all about making popular what was the monopoly.